Good evening and welcome to Electronic Game Information and our live coverage from the quarantine, from the pandemic quarantine that we are all under here in beautiful northeastern Los Angeles. We here at Electronic Game Information are locked into our remote locations, but we are dedicated to bringing you the biggest and wildest game news that we can possibly bring you during this unprecedented and very strange time. But that's enough explanation. Let's dive right into the news. Our first news story of the evening is the Panzer Dragoon remake. The Panzer Dragoon remake is, of course, out now on the Nintendo eShop. It is a timed exclusive. So if you are looking for a wonderful experience to share with your family, or to share with whoever you might be sharing your home with, or even if you're just alone, you might want to consider plopping down the $24.99 and playing the Panzer Dragoon remake. The Panzer Dragoon remake is, of course, a graphics only remake, so it's the base game is the same as it has been for the last, say, 25 years. So all the problems with the game that came out 25 years ago still exist. Just the graphics are changed, and for the most part, they are pretty good. There are some pop-in. There's a lot more pop-in than I would have expected, especially considering how much time they had to develop the game. But that is just the limitations that we have to endure during this trying time. The pop-in is back. With Panzer Dragoon remake, it is we have an EGI exclusive score of Panzer Dragoon remakes 6 or 7 out of 10. It's a decent game. It's not worth $25. It will probably be on sale soon. But if you have been dying for some Panzer Dragoon action on the Nintendo Switch, now is the time to get it on the Switch before it comes to any place else, perhaps more powerful consoles or for the PC, where we can only imagine that pop-in will be dealt with and will be gone. So hats off to Panzer Dragoon remake. We are so excited to see the Panzer Dragoon name on the Nintendo eShop and in the various places that we can put the words Panzer Dragoon. If you want to maybe write them down on a chalkboard or a dry erase board that you might have in your house or in your kitchen, you can just see the words there and just kind of take some time out of your day to just kind of meditate on those words and decide what is best for you and how you want to go forward. Okay, the next item up is, of course, our big story of the evening is also going to be the big story of this series of Electronic Game Information. We are going to be taking we are going to be taking this as an opportunity. We will be taking this as an opportunity to talk for a very long time about Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, the action RPG that came out in 2012. 2012, Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. Can you believe it's been 8 years since Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning came out on the Xbox, on the PC, and PlayStation 3. If you are not familiar with Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, I've prepared the official Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning trailer to play right now. To start our coverage off, to start the conversation, let's play the Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning trailer now, please.
From the beginning, our fates were sealed. Decades of war gave rise to a new enemy. The losses were great. But one would die and be reborn. A hero with no fate, but many destinies.
Everything you see here is dedicated to one thing. The well of souls. The pursuit of immortality.
Madness and rage. Madness and rage.
I may not be able to save the well, but I can ensure that its only success is safe.
Only through battle can we break the chains that fate has forged.
This ends here!
All right, and that was the Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning trailer. If you're just joining us, we are going to be dedicating the entirety of our quarantine electronic game information broadcasts, our series of broadcasts coming to you live every week from our remote location in Northeast Los Angeles. We will be talking about Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning every episode of the series. I'm so excited to bring this massive and exciting game to the electronic game information audience, and to anyone who has not had the time to dedicate to Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. Well, we now have the time to dedicate ourselves to this wonderful game, to this often overlooked game. And I think it's a shame that whenever this game is brought up, it's always in the context of all the bad stuff that happened around the release and the development of the game, the Kurt Schilling stuff, the Providence, Rhode Island, all that nonsense. Let's put that to the side. You're experiencing your experience. Am I back? Okay, I'm back. We're back, and we're still talking about Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. Let's dive right into this massive story. This is so much to talk about. So many aspects of this amazing game. Alan Resnick is going to join us right now to give his expert opinion on this game at the outset of our epic coverage of this epic game. Alan Resnick, are you there?
Yes, Robby, I can hear you. I'm here. I'm in my own quarantine. Can you hear me, Robby?
I can hear you loud and clear, Alan. You're coming through quite nicely, and we're so pleased to have you back here in the electronic game information realm.
Robby,
it is sort of a realm. It's sort of an area, and we are all in it together.
Robby, I am so happy. To hear your voice and to see your face in a moment like this. It is a blindingly bright light in a pitch black dark void. So
it's been a trying. It has been a trying time, and we are absolutely going to try our best to get through it. And I think that the best way that we can get through it is through talking about Alan, guess what?
Animal Crossing.
It's not Animal Crossing. We'll be talking about Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning this episode and every episode of the show as we go forward through the pandemic, through the lockdown, the quarantine. It's going to be wall-to-wall coverage of Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning.
Can you say Kingdom? We're doing Kingdom Hearts, Kingdom of Amalur. Am I saying it right? Kingdom.
Amalur, Amalur, Amalur.
I think people in the chat want to see Animal Crossing, and I would like to play Animal Crossing. I miss you so much, Robby. I don't understand why why we have to do the show this way. I want to be with you. I want to be quarantined with you.
The mayor of Los Angeles has asked that everybody stay at home, that people stay in lockdown, and so I'm not seeing this so much as a punishment or as a kind of reflection of my own behaviors. I'm looking at this as an opportunity, as you should also be looking at this as an opportunity to talk about Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. And now I don't know what it is, but it was the video. It looked like, was that a student made game that, like, on No. This was created by a very talented group of developers at Big Huge Games. Created this just incredible universe with the help of Todd McFarlane and R.A. Salvatore. Alan, of course, you are a big Drizzt Jordan fan, so you'll understand how excited it was to have his name in the credits there. It's just it's such a wonderful and vibrant game. It's a colorful game. It's an action-packed game. It's got this incredible combat system, and it's just the idea of being this has been a dream of mine, Alan. It's been a dream of mine to talk about this game in depth on the show, and here we are having that opportunity delivered to us on a platter with.
Robby, you broke. You went away. Robby, you froze.
You could say.
Robby, I don't like doing the show this way.
Well, we have to do this show this way, Alan. But we have lots of different. This is just a new thing. It's a new world. It is a new process that we are learning, and that we will take with us for the rest of our lives.
I'm happy to do the quarantine if it protects people, but I want to do a Robby quarantine, and I don't like my apartment because there's my neighbors and they have a dog, and I want to go to Robby's apartment and do Robby quarantine. And I think
unfortunately it says only family members can be in the apartment.
Yeah.
And you have to protect yourself, Alan. I mean, we are so glad to see you back home and safe after kind of losing track of you back in Las Vegas during the Level Up Expo. And so we want to make sure that we protect you from yourself, from the bad decisions that you tend to make when you're kind of on your own.
Yeah, it has been it was scary when I was in Las Vegas because it was just too much, and I had too much fun, and then in one of the episodes of EGI there was a second Alan, and it was very confusing because I just didn't understand what was happening, and I couldn't find you, and everything was dark. All the lights were out, and I didn't know where I was. I couldn't find Robby. And my phone, the battery on my phone was dying, and I saw everything got weird because everyone was being weird in the street. And this is how I found out about quarantine, because there was a old TV store that was selling old TV. The box there was a stack and stacks of boxes of TVs, and the TVs were on, and on all the TVs there was these alerts of some sort of global problem, and everyone was flipping out. And then I tripped, and a man named Steven shoved me. I didn't know him. And I said, "Do you know where Robby is?" He didn't know Robby, and he kept shoving me, and it hurt, and I didn't like it. And then I got in trouble because I was making a big mess in front of someone's house, and I don't even remember doing it. But the next thing I knew, a cop picked me up, and they told me that we were still going to be doing EGIs, but I had to do it from my apartment. And then he said I never get to see Robby again, only through video chat and text message. And I wanted to scream because that doesn't sound right. So this is a long way of saying that I'm happy we're still doing EGI. I think EGI is an important thing for the gaming community, and now there are more people gaming than ever because it's illegal to play sports. Anyways, I want to play Animal Crossing. When I got the text and email that said we were going to do EGI, quarantine EGI,
Right.
you said we could play Animal Crossing because I kept saying let's play.
I meant that we could play
event.
I meant that we could play Animal Crossing after EGI because we were going to be dedicating the EGI to the Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. And your story, Alan, is I'm not really sure what you said. It's a confusing story. It's a long story. It didn't make a lot of sense to me. But from what it kind of reminds me, Alan, of the story of the Fateless One, which is of course the player character from Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, who dies and is reborn. He is reborn in the dungeons by the Well of Souls.
I'm in the chat.
And the
Animal
famous
Crossing.
gnomish scientist.
KB Santa says, "What is your friend code? What is your Dodo code? They want to play Animal Crossing. Robby, they want Animal Crossing, please. Royal Skinny 8.
The famous gnomish scientist Famora Skews. So maybe the police officer that you're describing, the one that from what I understand, the police officer drove you home from Las Vegas.
The police officer, yes.
So we can kind of sort of frame the sort of discussion here that we're having about Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning by saying that the cop was sort of like Famora's cute.
Say that again.
The gnome scientist.
The cop was like what?
Okay, so we have a wonderful think that we have we do have a live stream coming from the Xbox 360.
What are you talking about? Robby,
so we're playing Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning on the Xbox 360. So let's just go ahead and
make the Nintendo Switch. We're going to play Animal Crossing New Leaf or New Horizon.
Let me just see if I can figure out where the Xbox cord is coming through.
Is this going through live? Do people see
everything's live? Yeah, people are live. So we are working night and day to bring people the coverage that they asked for this amazing game, Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, and we are failing to do that.
So a little word of advice to people who.
All right, so
let's
go ahead and Alan,
wash your hands. What?
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and skip that and
let's go right to the Switch.
We're gonna go right to the Switch. So let's.
And I'm gonna boot up Animal Crossing, and you gotta open your gate. And I'm gonna visit your town.
I seem to have run the wrong cord from the Xbox 360, so I think the Xbox 360 is running into the desktop now. But there's nothing running out of the desktop.
Robby, Gabalicious on the chat says Animal Crossing! Two exclamation.
Okay, all right, okay. So let's go ahead and bring up the Nintendo Switch, which should be queued up.
And I got mine.
And here it is. That is a Nintendo Switch.
And look, you're playing Animal Crossing.
It's never been seen before on Electronic Game Information. This is the actual home menu for my Nintendo Switch, and you can see Animal Crossing is
but you're already playing
ready to go.
Okay.
I'm ready to go because we have been playing it. Probably a couple
everyone's
maybe like 1 or 2 hours into it. So there is some progress that could be made.
There I am. I'm going in.
I mean, Alan, Why do we? I
Open your
mean, we
gate.
could just talk. We could talk about anything. I mean, we could talk about all these other wonderful games that I've purchased over the years that I've had my Nintendo Switch. We have, of course, we have
Robbie.
Overcooked. Overcooked is a wonderful.
People don't want to play Overcooked.
If you have a loved one staying in the quarantine with you, you can of course play Overcooked with them.
Let me come
And,
over.
you
to
can't
your
come
house.
over, Alan. You're not
no,
allowed.
I'll be good. I'll
And,
clean up. I'll clean my
you
hand.
Can't, there's nothing that there's no thing that you can really say that will make me feel protected enough. But
Robbie, everything that I touch, I clean with my EGI clean wipe.
Dual
to
Boy.
make sure that
Dual
there's
Boy was
nothing
the game that I bought for I think I bought that for $2. So that's Dual Boy. I got Agony for $2. This
Robbie,
of course,
when
is
we
a game that was $19.99 not that long ago, and I just bought it for $1.99. I think with just a little bit of experimentation, I might be able to get that $2 back in game time.
When we do EGI live, can you just not talk about Ghoul Boy and we'll just play Animal Crossing?
I mean, I've just got. Why do we limit ourselves to Animal Crossing when we've got all these other wonderful games? We've got beat 'em up bundles.
It's not limiting. Animal Crossing is kind of the game that everyone wants to be talking about now because everyone's kind of pent up and they've just released it and it's really popular and it's Egg Day is coming up and people want to talk about it.
Alan, everybody's talking about Animal Crossing, and if we were gonna, and everybody's playing Animal Crossing, from what I gather.
That's right.
And if we talk about the things that everyone's doing, and if we play the things that everybody's playing, then we're just going to be just one more cog in the machine. This is a show that is dedicated to games like Flame in the Flood and Robonauts and Serial Cleaner and all these other wonderful games.
We should talk about modern games.
Overlooked.
But what about, we should talk about the new Final Fantasy game and Half-Life Alyx that came out, VR game, and people want to hear about this stuff, take their mind off of the death toll and the infection rates.
People don't want to hear about these things, Alan. If you are listening to me, and if you're watching the show, which I know you are because we are live.
Oh, this is
Alan.
okay. No, I thought.
No, we are going to. This is why we talk about Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning.
Do you have that?
Hey, Zeo Drifter. Does Zeo Drifter have a
Robbie,
co-op
that show
mode?
is not that long. I don't think so. But you know what? The coolest thing is in Animal Crossing, there's a gate that you can open, and I can visit your town because I have your friend code.
Nice.
And I would love to do that with you now.
Let's go ahead and open up Animal Crossing then, Alan, and let's see if we can get that gate open. So,
Yay!
So here's Animal Crossing.
Wow.
It's live here on Electronic Game Information. Never before seen on Electronic Game Information. Coming to you through this is live stream. This is the island that I chose at the outset, and we are just having a wonderful time just looking at the trees.
I can't believe I'm actually getting to see
adjusting.
Robbie, your town is so cool. Okay. Oh, that's your inventory. Wait. Okay.
Camera
Robbie.
angles. You can adjust camera angle. Come in, zoom,
Go
and
to
then
the-
camera. And this is.
Go to the
and
airport.
then
Okay.
Just a wonderful. Don't really know. There we go. We can
Okay,
take
but this-
a picture of this.
Yeah.
Looks
That
great.
was cool.
And
This is more fun if it's more fun with
that's
two
a memory.
people.
That
It's
is a
more fun-
memory.
But it's way more fun with two people. So go to the airport. No, Robbie, if you head south. Oh my God, you still just have the 10.
All right, so I'm.
Where's the museum? I don't understand why your town looks like this. Can you go down, go south?
I am going down. Oh, it's reversed. That's what's happening because the feed is. So I'll just go.
No, don't.
Head down to the airport.
Okay, I'm gonna go to my Dodo Airlines. Go to Dodo Airlines. Go to Dodo Airlines and talk to Orville and have him open your gate to just friends. Because I'm going. I
mean, this is incredible. It just reminds me of all the different types of locations that you can visit as the Fateless One in the game that we are actually covering. I mean, we're taking a little bit of a break from our Kingdoms of Amalur coverage to talk about Animal Crossing, but not much. I want to get one of those Sticks, wonderful sticks. Everything's rendered
You gotta
so
dig
well.
that up. You gotta dig that up. There's stuff you dig up. Those are things you dig up. If you can you just open your gate and I'll come and I'll show you how to play because you're doing it weird.
Wait.
No, don't do the camera again, Robbie. Stop. No,
Camera.
no, don't do the camera. That's the passport. Oh my God.
That's Robbie right there. Very
No.
first relocator. That's
Go-
an achievement. You can only get. This is just in. We've got the very first relocator achievement in Animal Crossing. So
Robbie.
let's go to the camera. Oh, there's the map.
See, okay, there's the map. See the airplane at the bottom? Go there. There's a bird you talk to, and that bird is going to be the one who lets me come and hang out with you and makes the episode,
Okay.
the EGI episode, more fun for everybody. Let's see. I'm going to check in with the chat.
All right. See if I can find that airport that you claim exists.
X25 Killa asks, "How's the fishing in this game?" I will answer that.
I don't know.
Fishing
It's
is very
fishing
fun.
Good. Let's go ahead and fish a little bit and
No. Oh my God.
just bring that up. No fish.
Okay.
How about now?
You have to wait,
Well, I
Robbie.
haven't really been
if you
playing a lot of
can't,
Animal
I
Crossing,
see
Alan, I
that.
have to
I can
say.
see that because you still have
Because
to pretend we
Animal
don't have the
Crossing,
museum
here's the problem,
or the
Alan, is
or
that
the
they
bigger
launched
store.
They launched Animal Crossing on the same day that they brought Doom 64 to the eShop. So
the time
maybe-
it came out was actually perfectly timed for a time where everyone is forced to be inside by the
So
government.
maybe I'll just go ahead and play Doom 64 for a little
No,
bit.
come, Robbie. It takes so long to don't close it. Do not close it because it does take a long time.
Yeah, all right.
Can you just go to the airport? You said, Robbie, I love you and I want to spend time with you, and this is the only way that I think I'll be able to see you for a long time. So please go open your gate. I have stuff for you for the game stuff.
Gyroscope controls don't seem to work.
It's not that kind of a game.
All right. Well,
You know
there weren't. It's too bad that all the fish seem to have disappeared in in Animal Crossing, because I do think that when you're trying to pass the time, you are just gonna have to.
No, that was it.
What? Who's that?
No, go back.
Seems like an interesting
No,
fella right
Robbie,
over
Robbie,
here.
Robbie, do not talk to that character.
Hippity ho! What do you know? Hippity ho! Bunny Day is April 12th.
Yeah,
Alan.
it's Zipper. Robbie,
That was the
Robbie.
funny
You do
thing
not want to
is-
talk to Zipper right now. Robbie,
Tony, well,
you don't understand.
There's
If
funny
you
bunny
haven't done-
surprise.
He's never going to
Great.
stop letting you talk. Okay, good. Perfect.
Well, thank you, Zipper, and looks like
That's the airport.
this is
that
the
is-
airport.
that's the
We're
airport.
gonna go to the airport. So walk me through this, Alan. I mean, what's
Okay, yeah, go.
what's the scoop here? Do I fish off the pier? No fish.
Robbie, go into the glowing light.
All right.
Go into the glowing light.
This
of
just
the
in.
Dodo
We
airport.
are heading to the Dodo Airport, and we have found Alan will be in the airport.
I'm not going to be in
Is
there,
that-
but soon. So I'll walk you through it. It takes
Is
a
that your
it takes a
character,
minute.
Alan? Alan,
No,
incredible.
that's not me.
How did you unlock all those facial features? Because
That's
what I
not
only
me.
get,
That's
because what
a
I
bird.
get is just
No, all
these.
Human players are humans. The animals are their own thing. So that's the
Well, let me
bird. That's Orville. Still go in there.
Let me
Don't
see
go
if
in
I
there.
can.
Don't go in
Let
there.
me
No.
show. I can show you the close up of my face, and I look very happy. And unfortunately,
Okay, what is that? A bunch of sticks in your bag?
that's logs.
I mean,
Okay, well,
I'm so interested in the way you live, and I want to see it up close. So yeah, talk to that bird. Perfect.
Orville.
Hey,
Hey, welcome to your one only gateway to the skies.
This part's hard, but I'll help you do it.
I want to
no,
fly.
No. Be,
I don't want to fly.
Robbie, go back.
I've got
Go back.
enough miles ticket. Why don't I fly?
Do not.
fly you
No. Robbie, do not use the Nook Miles ticket because it will take you somewhere weird. Actually, I'm good.
Okay.
B.
Actually, I'm good.
Actually,
Actually, I'm good.
Got it. You don't
So
want to
let's
fly you on
go-
visitors. Try again.
Let's go and
No.
see if there's any more Fish outside. Okay.
God damn it, Robbie. Orville, hey there again. What can I do
What
for
can
you?
I
Now
do
don't
for
click
you?
anything. Don't click anything. Go down one. I want visitors. Click.
I'm
No.
good,
No.
thanks. I want
Up.
visitors. Okay.
Perfect.
Local
Okay.
player.
Online.
Local player. So is
No,
this is sort of
Robbie,
a split screen thing.
that's-
This is kind of like time splitters, or perhaps co-op mode for Battle Engine
We can-
Aquila.
If you let me quarantine in your house, we could do local play. But right now, because I'm quarantined in my apartment, you have to do online play. Be an online play. Second
Bit of a
choice. Second choice. Wait, which one did you click? Okay, perfect.
Let's go connect to the internet.
Roger, you have to hit Roger or else he
Rod.
doesn't do it. And I'm gonna click I want to fly.
And this is well, let's take this. Looks like there's some
It's working.
loading happening. So let's go ahead and see if we can talk a little bit about
Saving,
the
don't touch.
history,
Roger.
the backstory of the Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning world.
I want to visit someone, is what I'm saying on my end. Who do you want to visit? Now this is important because you can mess this up. Click on all my friends, because I'm one of your friends.
Great. This is a lot of fun. I mean, this is there are so many different possibilities that where the story can go from this point on. I feel like I'm at the crossroads here.
I'm connecting
It's sort of
too.
like it kind of reminds me of the things that they say about the Fateless One, which is that one hero, many.
I don't know what you're
destinies.
talking about when you talk about the Fateless One. I don't know what that is, but this is the fun thing that people have been doing with their time. How do you want to travel? I'm gonna search for a friend. It's open. The gate's open. Okay, so I'm gonna.
It's open. So let's go ahead and go check and see if Alan has arrived.
Okay, I'm coming.
I assume.
I'm coming. You just go play the game and I'll show up. I'll find you. Go. You're wait in the chair. If you wait in the chair in the airport, okay, whatever. Just okay. I might. Okay.
mean,
People in chat.
I don't know about you, Alan, but
X25
I'm
Killer
just-
says this is cute. Okay, here I am. Here I come.
Like someone's on their way here. Who could it be, Alan? Maybe it's. Could be anybody. Could be
Definitely me.
Director of Kingdoms Amalur Reckoning, Mark Nelson, could be showing up.
No,
and
no, it's definitely me.
Eric
It's gonna be
Cohen,
there, right there. That's me, Alan, and then my place is called the Island. So that's me. So this is gonna work.
The lead designer
This is-
Ken Rolston could be showing up.
No,
so this
it's
could be
me.
literally anybody.
It's definitely me, and this is gonna be the fun thing that people have been waiting to happen.
Oh, Alan, I can't wait to once we really start getting into this Kingdoms of Amalur
Good job,
Reckoning
Alan.
stuff. We're going to be talking about all the downloadable content, all the extra realms that you can visit in the downloadable content, like the chapters like the Legend of Dead Kel, Teeth of Narrows. All of these, it's just a big world made even bigger.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just wanted to talk about Animal Crossing. You're talking about something else.
And you can choose almost any aspect of your personality. You can choose if you're human or if you're an elf.
Are
You can.
Are you talking about Animal Crossing? Because you can do that in Animal Crossing. You can choose everything about your personality, but okay.
I want
this
to
time-
read you this thing.
Wait, look, Robbie!
What?
That's me! Remember, that's me in my, when I dressed up like that. From EGI?
Right. That are you sure? And that's
fine?
not. That's not.
No, look at me! Hi, Robbie. Okay, now you have to, I'm gonna make it more
I
request.
can't be because it said it said could be Ken Rolston.
No, Robbie, look, that's me. Look,
Okay. What are we doing?
let
Hi,
me see
Alan.
your house.
Nice to see you here. And
Let me see your house.
You want to see the house?
Yeah, why don't you show me the house? And,
Let's go
and you,
talk to that rabbit again.
No,
Because I felt like he had a lot to say.
No, Robbie, not now, not now. Robbie, not now.
What do you know?
Robbie.
Well, bounce right back to that wonderful, wonderful day.
Robbie, stop talking to that rabbit.
All right, here we go.
Oh, this is so fun. Oh my God, is this your whole town? It's so
Town,
good.
It's got the houses.
Wait,
and
Robbie.
The museum.
Oh, you got the museum? Robbie,
museum.
wait, Robbie, what's this? Robbie, come near me. What's this? What is that? Right there. Why don't you open that? No, Robbie, right here. There's something for you.
Talking about. Is this
Come here.
Alan?
No, that. Oh my God, that's not me. Who is that?
Wait, Fuchsia.
Robbie, look. What is this? I dropped something. Come look.
I'm looking.
No, back or you. Oh, okay. Pick that
Here
up.
we go.
Pick it up. No, that's the fishing rod. You got to put it away. Here,
You always pick it with A.
Robbie,
A is the
what-
action button. A for action. We all know this.
Robbie, I'm putting in official friend request to be
Excellent.
your best friend. Can you just go in and add me?
Hold on.
It's
Let's,
okay. I'm requesting to be your best friend. You have to go
okay,
into
so
your Nook phone.
Here is the house, Alan.
God.
Do you want to go into the house?
Yes. Did you pick up the gift? I think
Why
I
don't you go
saw that you
head
left
into
it.
the house, Alan,
Okay.
and tell me what you think.
I'm going in. Are you gonna come in? You come in too. I want to see your
Well, no,
house. This is so fun.
everyone can see the house.
Is it, Robbie? This house is kind of weird.
Well, I just have been, you know, there hasn't been a lot of time to decorate because of the amount of time and energy we've been putting into
This is
getting the
Robbie.
Amalur Reckoning story together.
This is. I don't know. I don't think this is like a cool. This is a weird house. Hold
Well,
on. I'm gonna try this, and you could come in here too. Yeah, make Robbie go back into your phone. Oh yeah, take a photo of me. This is fun. See, this is what I wanted the whole time, and this is so fun. Yeah, take that. Can you send me that? This is so fun.
well, now that so now that Alan, it seems like we're having a great time. We're loosened up, we're warmed up. Let's hear what your thoughts of the main story tonight. So I know you had I assume that you had you got the script. You have a big sort of story prepared. So let's go ahead and hear it.
A big of what? I'm just having fun in Animal Crossing. I love your house. I thought it was weird at first, but it's actually cool. Robbie, can you hit the phone? Hold on. Can you go into the phone? Yeah.
So the phone is currently my flashlight.
Okay, but can you go into the the Nook phone in the game? Robbie, use the Nook phone in the game. You hit ZL. ZL gives you a little game phone. No, that's your real phone.
Hold on, I have a
in the game. Because hold on.
Oh, hey, Fanatical finished processing the payment. So now I own Yakuza 0 and Vanquish and Bayonetta on PC. So thank you for all the wonderful sales at Fanatical.
That means my character loves you.
Fanatical has a sale. I always check the website to see if there's anything that I've been looking to buy but haven't had the scratch to pick up at full price. So Bayonetta and Vanquish are we're sort of they come in that 2-pack now. So those games are on a number of different consoles, and I already own Vanquish on Xbox 360 and Bayonetta on Wii U. But I thought for $4, why not just pick it up? Enjoy the extra frame rate, enjoy the extra texture filtering, and all the different things that get better when you buy something on.
Robbie, wait, look
on PC.
Look at this. Wait.
So how does that airport work? I should probably.
You ever do this? Robbie, is this fun?
Head back outside for a moment and
make me your Robbie, but you have to make me go into your phone. You have to make me your best friend because that is the only way that I'll be able to use my shovel on your town. And I want to bury stuff in your yard. Wait, look at.
This is not the type of show that we normally do, Alan. I mean, this is really just a different
fun.
kind of show.
This is but people like this kind of show.
So let's
come here. Wait, I'm playing a song.
Hold on, I'm going.
Oh, don't talk to that. Don't talk to that guy. Robbie, no.
And
God damn it, Robbie! He's just trying to get 12 eggs. He's trying to get
eggs. That's
Robbie, don't. He's trying to get 6 kind of different eggs, and you don't need to do it because it just makes the whole game not fun. Do not talk to him. God damn it, Robbie! Wait, I'm leaving you presents.
I can't wait to unlock the.
You see how many presents? Get the present I left. Oh my god!
Some sort of tutorial that you could do where you start to unlock all the different sort of menus and sub-menus.
Why did you go in the Robbie? You don't need to go in the airport when I'm here.
Because I heard.
No, you don't need to do that.
I go to the airport.
No, Robbie, you only go to the airport to make me come.
And
Robbie,
hey, that's the rabbit, and the rabbit wants us to.
Robbie, stop.
Get company from the other island. Is there anything I can do to help you out? I'm all set for
Don't.
now.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. Let's go back outside.
Well,
Robbie,
hold on, Alan. I want to
where are you going?
see if we can get some more people in here, Alan. I want to see if we can talk to some more people about this wonderful game, this sort of moment in gaming history that is often overlooked. It's sort of like the sinking of the.
Robbie, can I just explore your town with you, please? This is my only.
Alan, why can't I invite more people? Because that's what I want. I want more. We need more perspective.
Robbie, I want you to go into your Nook phone and officially make me your best friend. Because if it is official in the game, okay. What is that, Robbie?
Okay, and
show me the
so
town.
we are going to try to get people into the. Is there a way to tell me, Alan? You're the Animal Crossing expert, so tell me how we invite people into this town to get the perspectives, the outside perspectives that we cherish here at Electronic Game Information.
I think what you're talking about the Dodo code, which is a way to just give out a code to people that people can use, but I don't actually think that's what you want to do right now, because you just want me to hang out on Robbie's island and explore it and not talk to the rabbit anymore.
Well, we're missing I think a big component of the big element that we have in Electronic Game Information, and I think that's the audience interaction. And I
can tell you what people are saying in the chat.
I know that people are in the chat, but I think we have this platform here that we can use as kind of a community, as sort of a sounding board for the. So should I?
I'm not going to help you with that, but people in the chat seem to not want to come to the island. Okay, it seems like that's bounced. You bounced me out.
I bounced you out, Alan, because I wanted to see if I can get that Animal Crossing look into the other connected worlds that are all connected, and we're all tethered to each other in a way. We're all isolated, and we're all.
Robbie, can you go back in and reopen your gate?
I'm reopening. I'm going to reopen Animal Crossing in just a moment, and here we go back into the fantasy.
It's a fantasy. It's a game.
It's not high fantasy, though, is it?
I don't know what the question means.
Well, give us your thoughts, Alan, because we got a lot of loading screens here to go through.
I don't know why you're doing this again. How much time is left for? It takes a long time to get me back on the island. So it takes me a long time to get back on the island, Robbie.
Well, we're gonna make sure. So I'm gonna go talk to the Dodo Man.
Yes, talk to the Dodo Man. Open the gate, and then let me just see the town, and I think it will be a fun episode. People will really enjoy it. I'm having a fun time. I love you. I miss you. I'm staying safe.
What are people in the chat saying about the Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning? Because we want to make sure that we get that coverage.
People aren't talking about that.
All right, so go here.
Oh, someone. Luna Penguin says Turok 2. That's one of your old dumb games.
So it's a wonderful game. It's a fast-paced action shooter with platforming and even
yes. Say you want visitors, but this time just say friends or best friend, or you can make me your best friend and then just say you want best friends. Online play, please. Let's see.
On blind play. I'm getting the hang of this, Alan.
Abby, let us in. They want Revenge of the Third King. He's like 1 penny.
Roger. And Alan, it's a
people want Doom, but I think they're talking about the new Doom. Lord Tony says I want Doom, but he's talking about the brand new Doom, not the old Doom.
Talking about Doom 64.
Okay, I'm gonna go to my airport too, and I'm gonna come.
Saving.
Okay, great. So this is fun. This is
invite you.
No, don't use the Dodo code because that. Robbie, please don't use the Dodo code because actually that's not how the Dodo code. The Dodo code is for when you want people you don't know to use.
Or the man.
No, Robbie. The Dodo code is just for you when you want strangers. You don't want that. Robbie.
Friend, no. I invite anyone. Oh, we're,
Do not-
we're all friends. We're all together. We're all here together.
Just invite friends. And,
All right, here
and
we
maybe
go.
best
Opening
friends.
the gate now.
Okay. Why?
And...
Did you do just friends?
Oh, Dodo code.
Did you do
There
just
it is.
friends?
8H96D.
Okay, but 8H96D. And then, but
That's
don't
the
tell
dodo
people
code.
No, don't tell people that because it's gonna be a big hold on, I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna use the dodo code.
All right, so
But you don't want to do this because people can see it because this is streaming. This is on Twitch and people see it.
Right, and so what we want to do right now is to get all of these people here so they can talk to us about what they think about.
Robbie, I just wanted. It was just my time to see your island. I don't want to hear about other people. Oh my god.
Amalur Reckoning is kind of a mouthful, so let's just shorten it to
I
core.
want to fly.
KOAR core, not like roar, but core. So let's so while we're waiting for people to show up, let's go ahead and play a quick video reminding people of this wonderful core of core. We have a video.
What is it?
Go, so go ahead and play the video while
Robbie,
we
can
are
you
waiting for all of these EDI.
No, Robbie, close the gate. Close the gate. Close the
Sure.
gate.
Great, and we are back. We are back, and we are live. We are in Animal Crossing. We are awaiting many people. Many people seem to be showing up.
Robbie, I can't get into the
my
island. Robbie,
so
I can't
excited
get,
to
it's bouncing me
be
out.
responding
Hold on,
to
I'm going
the-
to tell people in
to
the
the-
chat not to go. Do not
to Kingdom
go.
of Amalur Reckoning, otherwise known as Core. We are
Robbie, I can't get in.
referred to it as Core or Kingdom of Amalur Reckoning. Go and Nathan Vegetable are both on the island, and we will be seeing them momentarily as soon as these interminable loading screens. I mean, this is
Robbie,
I mean,
this is why I told you not to do it because it's just going to be loading screens the whole time.
well, how else are we going to get the people in Animal Crossing to tell us about?
They don't need.
To tell
Robbie,
us
they
about.
don't- They don't need to go into Animal Crossing. You can have them
All right,
slide
here
in,
we
or they
go.
can just read them in the chat. Who is that?
Friend of the show, Ringo. Ringo.
I'm going to
from
try to join again.
Las Mina is here. Ooh, lost the feed.
Robbie, you crashed Switch because you invited too many people to your island. It doesn't even work like that. I told you not to do that because we were having fun. It was just you and me, and it was just Alan's
And
time to
friend of the
be
show,
Robbie.
looks like
And
someone's on their way, Alan. So you're correct. We have a full host of people ready to come, ready to have a sit down and talk about this action RPG that time has not really been. History has overlooked it again and again and again and again. And you know, I feel there's a connection to this because
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
being the middle
Sure.
child in my family, have often been kind of pushed aside while the more prominent members of the family have taken over. And
I feel for you about that, but that does that's why you should rely on your friends instead of other people, and you should just have your best
Moop is
friends.
here. Friend of the show, Moop.
Great.
Friend of the show,
Friend of
Moop.
your Moop. I can't get in because of it.
From
I can't get in because
Plantation.
Moop is there. Do you understand that you're favoring Moop over Alan right now?
I'm having an amazing time, Alan. Thank you so much for making me play this. I mean, I think that you could probably play this game for a very long time.
You can, but that's I've been wanting since I got this game. All I've been wanting to do is to come to your island and show you the ropes and give you ladders and pull and all the stuff that you didn't have. And I have bells. I had bells wrapped up in wrapping paper that I was going to drop on your island.
Why don't you come to the island, Alan?
Because it is full of other people. And when I try, the bird at the airport kicks me off. He says that it's full.
Is got the Moop EGI shirt on, so you know that they're a friend of the show because Moop's here. So now
I have
that
all
Moop's
sorts
here,
of EGI stuff.
let's
Robbie.
go ahead and
This
load
is an
up.
EGI thing, and it's real.
All right, so
Robbie, these are supposed to be my moments. Robbie, you are never going to be able to play the game because
I'm playing it now, Alan.
you're not. This isn't playing the game. This is just the screen. These are just constant loading screen after loading screen that says someone is coming to the island. It is not me because every time I try, it bounces. It bounces me off. Do you understand that?
This could be it. This could be. Oh my!
Tell
That
people
looks
in
like
the chat.
Alan. Is that Cyrillic?
I don't know what that is. It's not me though. I'm gonna try
That
again.
could be. You know what? I bet you anything that is Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning composer Grant Kirkhope. So Grant Kirkhope is a friend of the show. Composed the wonderful epic music score of the incredible action RPG Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, and he is here on his way now, starting the descent.
Okay, this takes forever, and the show is only so long. It's already been an hour. Robbie, the show is normally over by now, and now it's just people getting to your island. That's literally what the show is now. Can we not?
I mean, what's the complication here? I mean, people aren't
The
coming
complication is
here
I haven't seen you in weeks, and now I don't get this. And you promised me that I would be able to come to your island and see the new Bloomsburg, and I can't because there's people. Who is that?
That's Grant Kirkhope.
The character looks weird, and I want you to kick me. I want you to kick them off and put me in, Coach. Robbie, put me in because I'm good to play, and I want to play games with you because that's like how that's our love language is video games, and Animal Crossing is
Someone's
my
on their
love
way,
language.
so we are going to have just an incredible amount of conversation, and we have all these chairs set up. The wonderful Dodo Airport is set up specifically for conversation.
Look, it's a knitted Yoshi amiibo
From the Yoshi
Woolly
Crafted World.
Crafted World, but it doesn't work in Animal Crossing. Can you not? I'm gonna try to join again because and people aren't even
Yoshi's
Playing.
World, French yard sale is on their way.
That's the name of their
we're so
island. Their name is
excited to see
AJ. Robbie, you're not, no one is even playing the game because they're just seeing these loading screens.
I'm
hope
excited
to God
now.
you can understand that because it is all that is happening, and people are actually taking time out of their day to watch this because everyone is legally required not to leave their home and they have to watch things. Do you understand that? They have to watch things, and people watch Sopranos and people watch Mad Men, but some people take time to watch EGI, and it's so important to people. And now they're literally just seeing loading screens.
But here's I'm going to counter that, Alan, because I said specifically that I wanted people to come here to talk about Kings of Amalur Reckoning. And now they're showing up in
But they're
mass.
not talking. But they're not talking because they're just seeing loading screens.
Well,
and this is the only time
this
this is the first time I've talked to you in weeks, and I missed you
just
so
like-
much. And I want to talk
any
to you.
other. It's like any other conversation that you have with a group of people. You sit down in a room and you wait for each person to slowly file in, and you get there and you sit down and you have this group discussion about the topic in front of you.
Fundamentally,
I
I understand what you're
understand
saying.
what
I fundamentally understand what you're saying, but in this scenario, in this situation, during this kind of mass panic global pandemic, it does not make sense to to do it this way because it's not what you think. It's not actually conversation. It's just loading screens. You get that, right? It's just Why don't you, Robbie? Let's not. Why don't you just do the normal way the show is without? Because this is not fun. Someone else is coming. It's not me.
I'm trying to do just a normal show. I'm trying to have a normal conversation. The way
This is not normal.
Conversations in the show. I don't appreciate you. This just feels like you're scolding me and attacking me. And
I'm
you know,
trying
I'm doing my best.
This is not normal.
Electronic Game Information is a platform for conversation, and here we are in this wonderful scenario where we have
Robbie,
this
when people
opportunity
do
to bring people to a place to talk about a game that they don't maybe know so much about, and we have an opportunity for educating.
Robbie, when people do these kinds of video streams where they
like
play Animal Crossing, it is usually really, really fun, and it is just a fun time. But what you're doing here is very weird, and it is kind of counter to what you want.
Okay, so let's go ahead and see if we can pull up a. Do we have a timestamp here? Or do we have what's going on here?
This is not working.
We have 5 minutes of showtime remaining. So why don't we go ahead and move along to the list. Let's go ahead and just do the list. So, I think that we have to just Soul Tree. Okay.
Robbie, I don't know who that is. That character is really weird.
I think we're ready. I think we've got all the people that we can fit into Animal Crossing. So let's go ahead and open up the conversation.
Right, I'm just watching you play Animal Crossing with other people, and I was supposed to be playing Animal Crossing with you. It's great.
I mean, this is really happening.
Is it?
Okay, someone else is on their way.
It's just gonna be the I don't know how.
What am I supposed to do here?
I don't know, but I just think you should let me play Animal Crossing with you, or you should play it alone, or you shouldn't be streaming it because I don't think people want to see this. So shut it down. Just do the normal kind of show that you do, where you talk about Kingdom of Amalur. You should just talk about Kingdom of Amalur because this isn't fun anymore.
Iman.
I'm gonna try to join.
Okay, go ahead and join, Alan.
It doesn't.
No, I'm getting excited to see Alan Resnick, special correspondent.
Getting an error code from the bird. He says that it's full or it's not working. Can we not?
Okay, we are going to take a quick video break right now, and by the time we get back, we will be ready to go with the list.
Okay. Yes. Cool. Let's do that.
And we are back, and we are unfortunately had some technical difficulties there, but I believe that we are now set up to do the list. So let's go ahead and do the list. This list is dedicated to our main story of the evening, Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. It is other games that we are hoping to be playing while we are in this pandemic lockdown state. So Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning is obviously on the list because that is the game that we will be doing the most coverage of. But Alan, why don't you go ahead and add a game to the list if you can?
I would add to the list just like a one-on-one playtime of Animal Crossing, the new Animal Crossing with Robby would be my game on the list of things I'd most want to play right now.
Okay, well, we are not going to add Animal Crossing to the list because we are playing Animal Crossing. These are the games that we would be playing otherwise, but Animal Crossing is unfortunately not on the list. But what is on the list is, of course, Beyond Divinity and Divine Divinity, the wonderful action RPGs that came well before we have the Divinity Original Sin series that we have now. A sort of precursor to those games is on the list, and is a game that I'm hoping that I can get around to during this time when we have all these extra hours to spend indoors in front of the video game consoles that have been gathering dust. To have my PlayStation 3 set up. I have my Wii U set up. Alan, what do you have at home?
I got the Wii, I got the Switch. I have Switch, I have a PlayStation 4, I have a Alienware. And I'd love to be playing some modern games, maybe Half-Life. Alex is at the top of the line. VR.
Half-Life Alex is not on the list. Half-Life Alex is, of course, at least a 9 or 10 out of 10 game. Most of the games that we do put on the list are sort of in the sub category of 6 to 7 and 7.5. If we want to open it up a little bit. So games like Two Worlds 2, which we've talked about a lot on the list, will of course be on my list for a game that I might try a little bit to get a handle on.
Okay.
What are people saying on the chat, Alan? People are excited about the list. They're excited to see the list playing out here right in the world of Animal Crossing. I mean, how does that happen, Alan? How is it that people are able to see what I am seeing?
I don't know, but Bud269 says Alienware. They think it's cool that I have Alienware.
An Alienware computer is a fantastic computer to have, not only because you can play all the top-of-the-line games like Half-Life Alex and Resident Evil 3, but the remake of Resident Evil 3, but you also have all that extra processing power that you can put towards emulators that emulate old Sega Saturn games or even old Atari Jaguar games. Atari Jaguar, of course, the wonderful 64-bit processor system with a much underpowered graphics memory that led people to buy things that they didn't realize were going to look as poor as they did.
X25 Killer says RuneScape. They want that to be on the list.
RuneScape is not on the list. RuneScape is a wonderful game. If you have the time to play it, you should absolutely be playing it. But of course, RuneScape is not on my list because RuneScape is a card battle game. Alan, I mean, you're the RuneScape expert, so it's a card battle game, right?
Yeah, I am the expert on that, so it's not on the list.
Rune Viking Warrior, more like it. I mean, that was an old Quake Engine game, an old third-person action game, much like your Half-Life Alex is a first-person game. Rune was a third-person game.
Okay, Time Splitters.
Time Splitters is on the list, but only because there are a lot of Time Splitters custom maps that I've been wanting to revisit. That I built during the heyday of the Time Splitters multiplayer bonanza, you might call it. I mean, talk about a way to kill time when you're traveling between time periods using various weapons, various weapons specific to the time that you're visiting.
Vishter wants Shenmue 2 for the Dreamcast.
Wants what?
Shenmue 2.
Shenmue 2 for the Dreamcast. You can also find Shenmue 2 on the original Xbox, of course. If you're looking for the physical disc, you might want to go ahead and scrounge around in your used game stores if they ever reopen, and find yourself a copy of Shenmue 2 on the Xbox. And the reason that you want that, Alan, is because the Shenmue movie disc that was included in that Xbox release. The Shenmue movie disc that was just a sort of a compilation, an edited compilation of all the cutscenes from Shenmue on the Dreamcast.
Movie?
It's called Shenmue the Movie. Alan, what are people saying about Shenmue 2 the movie?
They're not talking about Shenmue 2 the movie. They're talking about Room Escape.
Shenmue the movie.
They're talking about Two Worlds. They're talking about
Two Worlds, RuneScape. I mean,
Time Splitters.
Rune Viking Warrior, runes are I assume I haven't gotten far enough into Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning to tell you if runes are a part of that, if part of the combat system. But I would not be surprised if it is, because so many of these high fantasy games draw inspiration from northern peoples of Europe of time immemorial.
Robby, is this what all the episodes of EGI are going to be like?
No, we're going to be playing a lot more Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning.
Okay.
All right, and that was the list. So now that we have done the list, thank you, Alan, for your input. Thank you for the list. And see if I can get the lighting to change a little bit here. This is really hard. It's really hard to do the show this way. It's really hard to control all the moving parts of a live television show when you have so little control over the things in your environment, and all the technology that different people have is complicating matters. I very much wanted to have a conversation with all of you about Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, and I promise that we will have that conversation one way or the other. It seems that the Animal Crossing social media platform is not conducive. When we come back next week, we will be sure to have adjusted appropriately so that all of you can have your say on this wonderful action RPG that history has not been kind to. But we, as a community, as a video gaming community, will be kind to it, because that is who we are, because we are good people, and we give games a chance that didn't get a chance before. So that's the show, and I hope you guys enjoyed the quarantine version of electronic game information. We'll bring the lights back up, and we'll just get everything appropriately set up. Alan, thank you so much for everything that you've done, and all of the experiences that you've had as a person, and all of the wisdom that you've brought to this show. And thank you so much for teaching me about Animal Crossing. I'm sure at the end of all of this, I'll have some time left over to get back into that game.
I would love to try to do that again, but maybe in a more controlled, proper environment. And I want to thank you, and I love you, and I want to come over to your house, and I will stay safe if you let me come over. And
Stay safe. Wash your hands. If you see a nurse on the street, don't get in their way, because they're on their way probably to do something important, and they are incredibly powerful people. I think I've found in my experience with nurses, they are strong hands, throttling when needed, holding you down when you're kind of flipping out, and they are the people that we need right now in a place where they can save lives, where they can control lives. The new format.